What I would like to show you is how I put together a bunch of cool stuff that dave1707 did. So here's a little game that dave1707 made. He called it Game7. And you fly around, you pick up these green balls, and you avoid the red balls. Now, the wrinkle is every time you pick up a green ball, a yellow ball is created somewhere. They're hard to see, and the yellow balls move around. So let me turn off the battery saving thing. So let me see if I can find a yellow ball for you to see one. You have to get the easiest way to see them is to capture a bunch of green balls, and then there will be a bunch of them flying around. Oh, let me also show you an explosion. So here's what happens when you hit a red ball. Boom. And then you tap again, and you start again. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, there was a yellow ball just passed in the corner. There it is. Doo, doo, doo. There's a yellow ball. And you try to get them, and the ultimate goal of the game is to collect all the yellow balls. Okay, so let's go look at some other cool stuff Dave did. Here is an explosion Dave made. Boom, boom, you tap the screen and it explodes. And the cool thing about this is actually a craft explosion. This is using a shader that was created with the shader program. So this is not a mesh shader making this explosion, it's a craft shader. So that's cool. And here is another cool thing Dave did. Um, this is a way to make explosions of any craft model. Now, Dave originally wrote this as a demo with a hardwired model, and I took it and made it a general function so that you can feed it any craft model and it will give you the ability to do a nice explosion animation on it. Here's another cool thing Dave did. This was just for me. I was trying to figure out how to do a bloom kind of glow effect on craft creatures, and Dave helped me. Dave figured it out and gave me the code that would do that. And last but not least, here's a really cool terrain generator Dave made. He made this long ago with just a few lines of code, and it takes a Perlin noise generator and creates terrain using Codea's voxel blocks feature. This is cool. There are many levels. There's also usually snow. Let me see if I can generate another one that'll have snow on it. They're randomly generated, which is cool too. So let me see. Are we going to get any beautiful snow-capped peaks this time? Maybe not. All right, one more time. One more time. Let's see if we can get. Oh, no, wait, wait, wait. Are we going There we go. I messed it up. Come on, snow-capped peaks. Snow-capped peaks, baby. Let's see those beautiful, beautiful. There you go. There's a tiny snow-capped peak. But because it's randomized, sometimes you get ones that are like almost all snow. Anyway, this is really cool. So here's an adjustment I made to that. I basically took Dave's algorithm for generating heights and used it to create a craft object. So this is basically using the same code that generates terrain using voxels, and this is a single craft object using that same algorithm. Now, let me show you putting it all together. It's going to take time to generate. All right, so this is Game7, basically using a bunch of different stuff Dave showed me how to do. So here we go. I made it a little faster. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So you see it's got the terrain under there. Zoom along the terrain. You'll also notice that the green globes, whoa, gosh darn it. It's really hard to keep alerts from popping up when you're recording something. So there we go. Whoops. That's how explosions happen. So do you see there's the explosion that Dave made? And I don't know if you can see the little parts fly apart too when I crash into it. There's Dave's code for exploding a craft model. And you'll notice that the green things are glowing, but also the yellow balls now glow even brighter. So they're a little easier to see. And because the camera pulls back, let me see if I can get a few more green ones here. So there's a few more flying around. Yellow. but you can see sometimes from the pulled out view. Let's see. There we go. Nope. I'm gonna lose this game. But you can see the yellow one flying around there pretty clearly. And sometimes from a crash, you can also see, well, you can't see anything there because I lost. Um, but there you go. That is a bunch of Dave stuff put together. And I think it's a pretty cool modification of Dave's Game 7 using a bunch of other cool stuff that Dave wrote. Thanks.